Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the British Eagle, and today we're diving, flying, soaring into the finale of what has been a long and fun and exciting series. Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Cagelocke's coming to an end. Hoenn, have you picked your team?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hit preparations complete. Let's
are.
go ahead and just jump into this.
Let's do it.
I'm curious to see what you brought.
Let's see what you bought.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so when I was prepping, I was like, okay, he's either going to bring the Rotom Azumarill or the Palafin. I didn't expect all three, to be quite honest with you.
There's a reason for that. There is
okay,
a reason.
That is
Wait,
very interesting.
Can you see my items?
No.
Okay, so
can you see mine?
I can see mine on my end, so I was worried you could see mine.
Yep.
I can't see yours, so I was like, okay, how does...
Okay,
all right.
okay.
So, yeah, figured you were bringing the Electric Dragon. I figured you were bringing your starter, your Ice Dragon. I knew you were going to bring that Mawile thing, which is fine. I have my way around some of these. So, yes, I did bring 3 water types, but there's a reason for that, and you'll see, so...
Okay. Okay.
All right. Let's see. I'm ready to go. We got to make this fast because they only give us 20 minutes. I got to try and fix my camera there. There we go. I am shaking. I'm so nervous.
I know, me too. Oh, I hate when they say you have to select all 6. You only
It's
need
so
to select
dumb.
the first
Yeah,
one.
I know.
Like, why?
Again, they need to fix that, but...
Yeah. By the way, everyone, leave a like down below.
Subscribe.
As you always do. Let us know who you think's going to win. This is going to be a really interesting fight, I hope. You've obviously got a plan?
Well, I mean, as much as you can plan for people bringing a team of 6 of a box of 40. Oh, so you're just going straight up for this thing. Okay, interesting. I'm actually a little surprised you went with this. Okay. Okay, set up the terrain there. That's fine.
Good to know.
Okay, so... Interesting. Okay.
Interesting indeed. Communicating. Stop communicating and do something!
I think I actually need to... Okay, so you've changed my plan a little bit here. I need to go for... Yeah, I need to go for this. Okay.
Okay.
Oh! Interesting. Okay. Deliron? Oh, you got the perk from that. Okay, interesting. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so I managed to get it swapped in with 0 damage, so I'm very, very happy with that. Oh.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, that mon is intimidating.
It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I do like it a lot. Okay, so let me see here. Hold on. All right, I go for this. Do I switch? Do I stay in? Oh, you're terrestrializing. Oh, what is your Terra typing, I wonder? Are you pure ice or are you pure flying? Oh, you're pure ice. Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that might...
actually helps me a lot.
Yeah. Well done.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I get a 33% boost when I'm super effective
yeah,
on you.
Because yeah,
same as your electric dragon.
Damn it. Okay, I think I'm massively on the back foot here now.
So I want to talk about this when we're done, but I'm surprised you terrestrialized so early.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you have a plan for it, but yeah, let's wait till the end. Yeah. So what's interesting is we both have our terrains out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I have a count for this, Mom.
Wait, you don't? Wait, you didn't prep for this at all, or like?
Of course I did, but there's not a lot I can. When I looked up its moveset, its stats, this thing is going to be in tournaments moving forward
It's
because
insane.
it is busted.
Dude, its attack and speed
busted.
are insane. And with its ability,
Yeah.
too, it's nasty, so...
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm sorry. I know I need to go faster, but Shoot, I should have taken a photograph, like a picture in my mind of what else you have. Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
Okay.
I mean, you knew I had to do it, right? Ghost Garganacl was insanely good.
Yeah. Yeah. Insanely good. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
It's gonna hit, but that's fine.
Wow.
Oh, this is the most terrified I've ever been for a cage match. This has it's been a horrible week leading up to this.
Yeah, this is insane. Damn, I got it. Sorry, guys. I know I'm trying to... You did have that, damn. I live, wow. Oh, I should have gone with what I wanted to do. So, man, that's really unfortunate. I was going to go a different route, and I should have, but I didn't. That's unfortunate. Damn, okay. Do I kill with
is
the...
this enough to finish?
It doesn't kill, no. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. Damn. Okay.
Let's do this. I have to.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Am I out, or do
You're
I just
out.
hang on?
Oh, no,
No.
you're in still.
Whoa,
Oh, but,
okay.
yeah.
I have to do this. I've kind of got no choice, because you're going to swords dance here. Oh, okay. Do you swords dance, or you just try and finish me off, maybe?
You outspeed. Oh, good
There we go.
play.
Right.
Good play. I didn't actually think
I
you
honest-
had that still. Wow, that's a good play
I
there.
thought... Did you have extreme speed?
I did not. I actually got rid of it.
Okay,
I can tell you this
wow.
now. So I actually gave him a different moveset than normal. So I gave him Trailblaze,
Yeah.
Bulk Up, Draining
Okay.
Punch, and Bulldoze. So I gave him a
okay,
different, diverse moveset. So I guess now the question is, what do we do from here?
No, right. You've got Azumarill, Palafin, your super dragon thing. Okay, I'll do this. And Rotom. You got Rotom.
Yep.
Okay, so I sent out the right mon here. I sent out the right mon. That's good.
Okay.
I can't even see your mon because of my giant hammer. Okay. I'm not even thinking about this too much. You're probably overthinking this first move that you're using, by the way.
God damn it. Yeah, the freaking... Yeah, nice. Taking the strats from my playbook, right? Nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
That's good.
Annoyingly, you're going to outspeed it.
In the sun, I might kill... No, I don't. Wow, can I get the burn? No burn. That should kill. Yeah, damn.
Okay.
Wow, that sucks. In the sun... it's not stab, but damn, that's a good one by you.
It's a physical attacker as well, isn't it? Not special. So, good strat though. Very good strat. Well, folks, you're getting a fight. I honestly expected a whitewash. I honestly expected the whitewash after losing the Delibird. Well, the Iron Bundle.
Let's see. Do I go... Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, okay.
Which one's Misty? Hey, Azumarill! Okay.
I think losing my dragon might have lost me this, because that dragon's so good.
Okay. It absolutely infuriates me that water resists steel.
Yeah.
Like, it just infuriates me that I can't hit this thing with it. With like, oh, okay. I know you have an item on this, don't you? Whoa!
I live?
No, you survived!
Wow, I'll take that. And I kill it.
Okay.
Nice. That's huge. Okay, cool.
Okay, so back-to-back knockouts again. This is so tight.
And now Azumarill dies because of the toxic. Holy crap. What are we down to? How? I guess I have three
You've
or
got
four.
Three each?
Yeah, I think it's 3v3 now. Wow.
I've got 3. How many have you got?
I've got 3, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Oh, who do I bring? Who do I bring in here? Oh, I wish it shows you the time.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I hope I've not bought in the wrong one here. Let's just check the time, by the way, while you're out, because this might be the perfect place to...
Why?
Cut, if that makes sense.
You think we're...
Because of the time.
What do we have left? 8 minutes? Okay.
Oh, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, wow. Oh, you are kidding me.
That's huge for me. Holy crap, I needed that.
Yeah, that's massive. I didn't expect it to one-shot. Okay. Okay. How many mons have you got? 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to bring out yours first, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I just...
We have about 7 minutes left, I think, based on how much time we've used. So I think we'll be...
Okay.
I think we'll be all right.
Not a lot I can really do here other than this.
Oh, I forgot you had that. Damn, that was a great play by you there. That's really smart. I forgot you had that. Really good play. Nice job. Okay. Wow, that was huge. Yeah, good play. Wow, that's really big. Okay.
I need to get this. I need to get this up. I have to get this up.
This might be the wrong play here, but we'll see.
Oh, this thing's still alive.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot this thing had water absorb. Damn, that's actually a great play. Damn, that's really good. I completely forgot this thing. I didn't really prep for this thing. I prepped for the toxic spikes, obviously, but man, that's so good. Wow, that's a great play by you there. Right on still here. Yeah, that sucks.
Like, if anything's going to win it, it's this, but I don't know what I can do against this Mon. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I've just got to hope this does enough.
Damn. Yeah, that's GG. Okay. I think. Wow. Good job, man. Good job. That's
so
huge.
Thank you. I built my Rhydon as a special attacker.
He is a special attacker. I just don't have another option to beat him. That's why I stayed in.
No.
Yeah, I know all about him. I studied him, but there's just nothing I can do there.
Okay, so you've got the Rotom and you've got your Palafin thing.
Yeah.
Well, we got the cage match that we didn't get last season, which is just... The annoying thing, Water Ghost, isn't it? And you don't have to tell me. I can never remember if it which typing it keeps.
I hate Rotom for that because it always irritates me that I don't know his typing either. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Damn, holy shite. Wow. That is damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Holy crap.
So, I need to point this out to the people. Like, there was no way we were not both bringing the legendaries.
Yeah, we had to both bring them, yeah.
I don't think we have ever had legendaries as busted as these Mons are. Like, these legendaries are flat out broken in every way possible. Yeah. So you outspeed with Jet Punch.
Does nothing. It's not very effective. Even with the max attack, max speed. Congrats, man. You want another Cagelocke. There you go,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Nice job. That's crazy. Wow.
Honestly, British, thank you so much for that, because honestly...
That was so close.
Like, that you were... That's the thing, is this game could have gone either way. Shall we share screen so we can show each other the teams, just so it's a bit easier to kind of go over what we've got? Why can't I see my OBS?
Yeah, losing the Lucario was rough for me because that was going to be like my surprise to counter most of what you had. Can you see my screen?
I can see. Can you see mine? Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe
I see myself on both screens.
Well, there you go. What's wrong with that? That's what you want, mate.
No, it's not what I want.
Okay.
I thought I had that. I'm not gonna lie. I
those.
really thought I could beat you with the Palafin hero. Did you
see
see
it
the
now.
name, by the way? I changed the name of it.
Academia,
Yeah,
was
My
it?
Hero Academia.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a
So,
lot.
just
Right.
real quick, if you
Go-
don't mind, I'll
go on,
start.
go
So
on.
my strategy was
Yeah.
air balloon, so I wasn't gonna give him an item because of acrobatics, but I gave him air balloon
Yeah.
because I knew the toxic spikes was coming out.
Yeah.
And
So,
also I can avoid rocks
just-
with that too, from what I read
Yeah.
online. So as soon as it pops, then acrobatics is able to get its 110
Yep.
attack stat,
Okay.
which I didn't
Nice.
ever get to utilize.
Did you know it tells me you've got an air balloon?
Yeah, it says that in the battle. Yeah, it said the
Oh,
air balloon.
does
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
okay.
obviously,
Right.
Garganical was pretty obvious. You know, his moveset was so
Yeah,
good. I
look
mean,
at it.
he's probably my favorite mon. It's insane.
Yeah, wow.
Rotom, I brought it in because I had Fairy typing as the Terra type. And so I was gonna, so I could have Terra typed into the
Yes.
Fairy and used Terrestrial Terra Blast. The reason I didn't though was because I felt like when I was facing the Delibird, I felt like, I think it was the Delibird, whoever I faced with this thing at first, it made sense to me to go for the Terrestrialized typing of Ghost. I obviously didn't know you had Crunch on the Ice Dragon, just because it's not Stab. I didn't think it was going to be a Dark. I didn't think Dark typing was a Terra type you would have, so I didn't think you'd bring a Dark move. So I went with that, and I think instead I might have been better off with this being Fairy, but obviously, you have to pick and choose and hope it works in your favor.
You do, yeah.
The reason I brought Rotom is this thing's really good across the board, except for physical attack, which doesn't matter. It is electric water, only weak to grass. That's why I brought it, and I knew you weren't bringing a grass type.
I know, I haven't really got one.
I also strategically
Rotom.
planned around the toxic spikes because he can't be toxic. Your Levitate, Air Balloon, and your Steel. So I tried to prep around the toxic spikes.
Idea.
It
Great
didn't
idea.
hurt me too much in this battle. It didn't impact it to where I lost because of that. But
Wow. Because there was definitely the Azumarill that died because of
it lived
poison
on 3
after
HP,
the Aqua
though.
Tail.
I mean,
yeah,
I guess, yeah.
So just to jump on that point, like me bringing Clodsire was a last minute addition yesterday. I wasn't originally going to bring him, mainly because I thought it was an obvious play. It's why I didn't start with it as well, is because I thought, oh, you are going to start with
Palafin.
probably. I predicted the Palafin starting mainly because you can just swap it and then okay, it is set up ready for when I need it, rather than okay, I need it now, but it isn't in its better form. But the Clodsire, the Toxic Spikes were just there because during the battle I was like, haven't really a lot I can do here. I might as well just at least get a layer up. It might help me.
The water absorb was more helpful than the toxic spikes. Toxic spikes did a little bit of damage to so it did a little bit of damage to the Koraidon, it did a little bit to Palafin, and 3 points of damage to Azumarill. So it was still useful. I'm not saying it wasn't, but like that wasn't what ruined me, like in the second or third cage match where you set them up and I just got swept. The reason I put Trailblaze on Riley, the Lucario,
I didn't realize that. Wow.
So I brought him in because I thought he could take a hit from the dragon, because I think you used the dragon type, right, to attack me.
No. So
it was the ice dragon. You used Crunch.
So you swapped. So I landed Crunch, and then I had priority with Ice Shard. So.
And the reason I didn't bring E-Speed is because I maxed his attack and speed. And when I was looking through my team, Lucario was the second fastest in my entire box, with like most of my box maxed out with carbos, proteins, all that stuff. So like I didn't feel like I needed priority. It's a shame because if I had priority, that could have changed a lot of things, because I would have killed your dragon, Trailblaze for the Clodsire. I would have been I would have been neutral to the fairy attacks. But the point is, that's why I gave him this moveset, and I gave him Bulldoze too because of the electric dragon, because of the ice dragon, and because of the fairy type that you have, whatever it's called. I still Tinka Tonka Tink. The other thing as well is the strategy I had for this mon was that if you did set up on a turn with toxic spikes, my plan was to bulk up and Drain Punch, and then just go through your team. Azumarill was really... I know it seemed like a waste because it died in 2 hits. It didn't really do much. I brought it for the rain.
It's a great mon.
I brought it for the rain for Palafin, because if I figured Hero Form Palafin in the rain, stab Jet Punch, honestly, Clodsire saved you, I think. Like, if Clodsire didn't have Water Absorb, I don't, like, I still don't know that I would have had an answer to Miraidon, but getting that opportunity to completely nullify my water fish, and or the dolphin, and the other thing, too, is, not only did it save you from taking damage, it forced me to switch, because I'm like, well, I can't stay in and take a hit. My Hero Palafin, whatever it's called, is not the bulkiest, it's the strongest, though. So that forced me to switch, and you saved your mon from being hit by it. So it just... and then Koraidon, Koraidon, obviously, this was to counter your Electric Dragon for a decent... Well, from the fact that you set up terrain, I set up terrain, we both have our stab, collision, course moves. So, and then, like I said, sorry, Azumarill is just... Honestly, Azumarill was for Fairy as well, because if I didn't terrestrialize the Rotom, I was bringing it just in case you brought in a mon weak to Fairy, and you did bring a dragon, so... And you had, like, 5 dragons in your box, so I was like, okay, do I bring this? And so I brought it also for the Rain Dance and Aqua Ring, just in case the scenario worked out, but that's my team. Oh, man.
Wow. Okay, let's break down my team and the reasons why. Everything you can see in Battle Ready, except for the Sableye, were in contention at some point.
Figured.
So the reason I chose Miraidon is mainly because when I was not even because of the fact it's a great mon, it was to boost up the Iron Bundle. So for those of you who don't know, when Miraidon comes in, it sets up Electric Terrain. With the Paradox Pokemon, when you send in the futuristic ones, they get a bonus. So they get a 30%, I think, a boost to their best stat, or a 50% boost to their speed. Iron Bundle, its stats. Let me just show you. Its stats.
Yeah.
It's really good. Everything is in special attack and speed. My plan was to swap into Iron Bundle, get the boost in special attack, and then look at its moveset. It's got Freeze Dry and Hydro Pump.
That's crazy.
Like, when I saw that you had 3 Water Mons, I thought this mon is going to be my winning... It's going to sweep. So then when you bring out Koraidon, I was like, okay, that's why I terrestrialized, thinking Freeze Dry, Terrestrialized boost might just be enough to take it out. I'm amazed you outsped to be quite so...
speed and attack, and I'm pretty sure that I would assume the legendary is faster than the Paradox Delibird. I don't know. I would assume so, but I know Paradox is pretty broken. But I went max attack, max speed, and even though Flamethrower is not physical, I still went that route because I was like, okay, if I bring Flamethrower, it's a win-win because I didn't boost special attack, but I get the Orichalcum Pulse to boost my fire type anyway. And it's got good special attack too, so that's why I went for that, but
Tinkaton was also another mon in contention. It was either between Tinkaton and Phalanx, mainly because Phalanx has Terra-type Steel, but I went with this one mainly because it has such good coverage. Like, it has 4 different typings, one of which is Fake Out, and it's what I've learned about this mon is it isn't very... Across the boards, it's quite average, but... It can withstand a lot of damage because it's a steel type.
Fairy
so
type.
that's why
so good,
So which is why this one came in. The Mini Swamp for a couple of reasons. One, I can get up Toxic Spikes. Knowing that you've got a couple of mons that are special attack. Although actually you've only really got one that's the special attacker.
It's just Amnesia. The Rotom and that's it. So
Earthquake mainly as a counter to Lucario. And of course, Poison Jab. Toxic Spikes, I left it on knowing that I wasn't starting with this mon, but you never know.
It still helped. It was still helpful,
It's still helpful, Mainly for a check that if I can get 1 layer, maybe 2 layers, you then suddenly can't just keep switching because eventually it's going to pay back. My starter absolutely made no difference whatsoever, which is annoying because
the whole series just to get 1 shot.
Just to get 1 shot. Now, what's annoying is I've got the cell battery icon. Cell battery held at him. So I know it doesn't absorb the electric type attack. I know it doesn't. I think that's BS and it should, personally. So basically, when I get hit, it boosts my attack. I've got Sword Stance. No water move, mainly because I didn't see how a water move would benefit against your team. Like, I kind of predicted.
You know what's funny, Hoenn? Look at my moveset. What am I missing on Lucario?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No steel.
Okay,
I didn't
good
need
points.
it because I had
No
so
steel.
much fighting
Yeah.
that you weren't going to bring anything weak to steel. So I did the same thing as you.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you don't need it, don't bring it.
So, yeah, exactly. So I looked at it and I went, yeah, I know I get stabbed, but water doesn't benefit me. Hence why I've got close combat. Brave Bird, I've got Encore because I thought if at any point you try to set up... Yeah, if you try set up with Swords Dance, I Encore, and then suddenly that gives me an extra turn to set up. And then finally, Kong, the Excalibur. So I gave this thing TMs a while back, because that was the perk that I got. I replaced Dragon Dance with Swords Dance, mainly because the way I've built it hasn't changed. Like, I have no speed in this mon, mainly because the plan is always go for Glaive Rush second, so that you're not taking that an extra damage, and then the following turn I've got a priority move with Ice Shard. I kept Crunch on there solely for Salty. That's the only reason.
Wow,
it
was
that
your
on
counter
there.
that you kept talking about way back? You were like, I have a counter for that. I have a counter for that. Okay, that makes sense.
It's not a great counter. The problem. So the great thing about Salty is that it is when it becomes Ghost type, suddenly it is like. You need a special Dart type move to ideally one-shot it. I haven't really got that. Other than at one point I had the what was it? The one with illusion for its ability. I can't remember.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Zoroark.
Zoroark. Yeah. So that was always a hope that I could bring that, but I didn't. So that's why I kept Crunch on this mod. And Ice Shard mainly because I thought
that was a huge
with how slow
play.
it is. Yeah,
wow.
Thank you. I honestly thought Ice Shard might just allow me to do enough damage before it goes down or to knock out a mon that might have otherwise survived.
Yeah, that was big.
I think that made a huge difference. What's infuriating is two of my mons did nothing in that fight.
Well, same with me.
Like,
I mean,
nothing.
Lucario... Wait,
Lucario didn't. No, Lucario didn't do anything.
Yeah, Lucario did nothing. He died, and then... So I switched into him because... I figured if I could live and attack and outspeed you, because I got your Ice Dragon, your Excalibur down to like 10 HP or whatever it was. My plan was just to use Drain Punch there and get some health. What I also was tempted to use Bulk Up, but there was no way I was going to live a move if you went for it.
No.
But yeah, it's crazy that I got rid of his standard moveset. And it's funny because if I kept E-Speed, I could have beaten your eye. Now, granted, Lucario still took a good chunk of damage from what I remember, so Lucario may not have been able to do as much, but... oh, no, yeah, he was down to like 30 HP or 20 HP or something, so he wouldn't have done much anyway, but still, that Miraidon is insane, dude. It's so... I mean, don't get me wrong, Koraidon's really good too, but I had no counter for... My counter for Miraidon was really Azumarill and Lucario. So once they went down, I knew it was over because Azumarill, yes, is still it's still weak to electric, but I figured if you went for a dragon type move and I switched into it, I get a chance to maybe use Play Rough. The issue with I maxed HP and attack for Azumarill. So I was doing that because its defenses aren't fantastic and its speed's not good either. I gave it up in speed just to try to make it slightly faster than maybe a Slowmon you had.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But I was hoping that if I could live one of your moves, I go with Play Rough, and I gave it Wide Lens. So Play Rough and Aqua Tail are 99% accurate now.
Nice.
So it's...
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and then leftovers for Garganical because I was like, healing. I'm going to miss this Mon so much with this series over. I wanted to use him more, but obviously I didn't want to lose him because I wanted to use him for the cage match. And I'll say this too, I know it was very obvious, guys, that like Palafin, Garganical were coming in, but they're both so good, and I prepped them with such good like EV training and like items and their moves. I couldn't not bring them. So like I know you didn't go with the obvious strategy, but I felt like I had to with this. Like it's
the thing is as well, like you can't. Sometimes you do have to bring the mons that you know your opponent is gonna predict. You just have to because they are that good. I mean, let's be honest with you. Like, how much of my team did you predict?
So I predicted Tinkatonk, I predicted the Ice Dragon, and your starter. I think the only thing I didn't predict was the Delibird. The thought I had was your starting Mon was going to not... Instead of Clodsire, I thought you were picking Glimora or you were going to bring the the what is the piece of the car part, whatever it's called.
Reviver.
So I thought you were gonna bring that because it does have like the spin out move to get rid of rocks and hazards and stuff like that. I didn't think Blissey was on your list at all. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Blissey was kind of just
the reason why. The reason why Blissey was on my list is that it's a special tank, right? So you are not hitting it with special attacks. Which is why I didn't bring it in the end, mainly because
one mon with special.
But what it has is it has access to life screen, soft boiled, so I can stall out. But then it's got healing wish. So for those of you who don't know what healing wish does, basically I use healing wish, Blissey faints, and then I get to re-bring in a mon, and it's fully healed. My plan was to potentially have to use that at some point because originally Pompey had a focus sash, and the only reason I took the focus sash off is because I knew that Salty had access to spikes.
Oh, to spikes, Or Stealth Rock,
Focus Sash. Yeah, Stealth Rock. So Focus Sash doesn't work, which is utter BS if you ask me. It only works when you're 100% health. So that's why I didn't bring that in. Glamora, I had to make a toss-up between Glamora and Mini Swamp. I just felt that Mini Swamp could offer more in terms of physical attack, although it didn't do a lot of damage. But I felt like with the perk of Soft Sand for Earthquake, which again didn't matter. But the reason I couldn't use Earthquake is because you had the air balloon.
Yep, exactly. And that's why I brought it. Dude, air balloon is so good. It avoids ground moves. It avoids spikes, stealth rocks, literally any hazards. That's why I'm just mad that like Palafin didn't do much. Like, I don't think I killed anything with it. I think I used Jet Punch once. I used Flip Turn, and you absorbed it. And the Flip Turn absorb is huge because here's what would have happened. So let's say Glamora's in that spot, right? Flip Turn does super effective damage. Normally, it would do it for your Clodsire. I get out of there and switch into a different mon that's immune to toxic spikes. And then I get a free switch in because you were going for toxic spikes again. So that my plan was Air Balloon, Palafin, Levitate, Rotom, Volt Switch, Flip Turn, Volt Flip. That was going to be my switch out so that way, especially if I know what's on the field, Flip Turn and Volt Switch, I'm faster so I can avoid damage because I'm an outspeed you. Switch into one of the two mons. I just couldn't get it to work. That water absorb, I think the spikes was still helpful, but the water absorb, in my opinion, is the game changer there. I still think I wouldn't have beaten your Miraidon, but it might have come down to like your Miraidon being at half health and killing me instead of you having like 2 Pokemon left. But what a fight!
What a fight! Like we got the fight. I know there was like at the very end, it was like Miraidon just ran through your team, but up until that point, that fight was back. It was forth. Like the moment you took out my Iron Bundle, one shot in my Iron Bundle, I thought, that's me done. I can't counter all these water type mon. It was my counter for the water mons.
I mean,
which I know sounds daft because I've got Miraidon. I know, but I was concerned. But the thing with Miraidon is I was concerned about your legendary, the Lucario, and the Rotom potentially just messing me around with Confuse Ray, which is why at one point I think I used something expecting a Confuse Ray and you swapped out, and I can't remember what it was.
Was it when I used Volt Switch on the starter?
Maybe I can't. Maybe it was. Yeah, I chose Encore. That's it, because I was expecting.
Yeah, I went for the Volt Switch to get out of there because even though I'm not weak to your starter, I was like, let's just get super effective damage off and switch out. So and that one shot.
I didn't expect a one shot.
Well, I maxed its special attack, and what I noticed is it's only what is it? It's only 7 points lower. Wait, no, I'm not doing the math right. Hold on. It's 9 points lower in a special attack than Koraidon's physical attack. So it's almost as strong as Koraidon, the legendary, in its best attack stat. So that's why I had Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, because all special moves, I have a really good special attack. This thing's actually also super defensive. 196 for both. Nobody has both of those numbers. Like, Garganicle's defense is massive, but his special defense isn't as good as Rotom's. Like, it's... but yeah, dude, that was a great match. I will say, like, as we're coming to the end here, and I don't know how many people are going to watch this part, but, like, I am really glad that we did stick through this and continue this series. I know, obviously, I was super bitter with the 4-0 start, but being able to come back and win 4 out of the next 5 made it competitive and made it to where this final fight actually had, like, ramifications. It had, like, this, like, there were stakes on the line, right? Like, if you had gotten to, like, 7 and I had 2 points, the final fight would, well, I guess it would have mattered because I could have tied, I guess, because it's 5 points for the final fight, right? So that could have been, but like if it's 8-1 or like 7-2, it's exciting, but it's not the same feeling as 5-4. And this worked out fantastic because I've always said in each of our series, like, I want the ending to be competitive, right? Like, we're super close. BDSP, it came down to 4-4. Then it came down to the final fight. The X and Y series, I think that was 5-4 in your favor too, wasn't it? Or it was close.
Remember. I honestly can't remember.
Either way, no matter how we've started these series and these cage locks, we've always ended it close, and like we're right there, and then it comes down to the final fight, and it's. Yeah, I love it. So, that was...
Which is why we're better than the big YouTubers, because they're always just a whitewash.
They're just a whitewash, exactly, but...
It's been an absolute blast. I'm sad it's over. It's been great to play this game in this way. And I guess I need to point out, for everybody that has continued to support this series, thank you so much, because honestly, a series this long, I really did think we'd get about 12 episodes in, and we'd have like 4 viewers. And you know what? We're keeping a nice, steady amount.
Yeah.
Which has been absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like down below. Leave a comment down below. Also, to help the algorithm, like, don't just leave a like. Go and watch another one of British's episodes of something, because then it'll tell YouTube that you are keeping in his content, and then more likely to boost this one up as well, which is always grateful if you could do that. Before we just wrap this, go on. Have you got something you want to say?
Ask you. So I already know the answer to this question. So my favorite that I'm gonna miss about this series is Garganical. That was my favorite mon. What was yours out of all of this? Every mon that we've encountered, that you've caught, everything.
Every mon that we've encountered.
Like, is there one that you're like, I'm gonna miss this one because it was great to use, or like it was really fun, or it was a cool look, or something?
I think, to be quite honest with you, it's a toss-up between Phalanx or Kinkamuff. Like, Kinkamuff, Tinkaton. Those are the two that have gotten me through the Nuzlocke part of this game. Phalanx's No Retreat is amazing.
So
but I think if I have to take a Gen 9 mon, it's Tinkaton. I love the design. I love its massive hammer. Apparently, another cool fact, did you know that Tinkaton hunts Corvisquires? Corviknights. It hunts Corviknights. It hunts Corviknights for its steel, and that's why Corviknights aren't allowed to be the air taxis in Paldea, because they keep getting knocked down. They basically use them as giant golf clubs to get like, how cool is that? But it's a great well-rounded mon. Fairy and steel, like, amazing typing. Its spread of moves is amazing. It's literally got a move that is just hitting an opponent with its massive hammer. So that is probably the one mon I'm going to miss more than anything. I'm going to miss I'm going to miss the battle music for Team Star, which is fantastic.
That music was so good.
It's absolutely just banging. A little bit disappointed that we weren't able to play the battle music for the 4 Chinese legendary Pokemon, because if you haven't heard that music, British, go and listen to it, because the music is absolutely banging for those fights.
So you're talking about the 4 legends we didn't see in the series. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That music's absolutely banging. Just before we wrap it up, what are your plans after this series?
I think the plan is to do a versus with Soul. And then I think down the line, coming up in the next several months, I'd like us to do a 3-way versus and jump into that again. So I don't know when exactly. We'll have to figure that out. Don't really have a ton of things. Like, I don't have like layouts figured out or like thumbnails or anything. But yeah, I know Soul and I want to jump into a versus, and then I'd like to do the 3-way versus between the 3 of us, because I think that content is just unbeatable. It's pretty fantastic.
Fire.
So and then
it's always good fun.
More stuff will be coming this year, guys. I think in terms of my hopes for this year, I would love to obviously get more cage locks. Maybe Hoenn and I do Sword and Shield cage lock, maybe as a randomizer. That'd be pretty fun. I would like to play this again, whether this is a versus or I do another cage lock of this, and maybe we don't read all the dialogue for the first 10 episodes, but
maybe.
I think the plan would just be more collab stuff. I mean, I don't think that's going away anytime soon. I think the goal is versus, 3-way versus. Type Lock will be back this year. I think Hoenn and I would like to jump back into that. 2022 was the year of Cagelocks, and I think it needs a break for a little bit. So
it needs a little bit of a break because while I love Cagelocks, like they are stressful.
Yes.
They are time-consuming, way more time-consuming than a Versus. And to be honest with you, I've always prided myself on my ability to do Versus race-type content because that's where I think my strength lies as a Pokemon YouTuber. In terms of me and what I'm doing, so my plan after this is I just want to take a break and do a solo series over on YouTube. Mainly just to have a little bit of a palate cleanser from doing a couple of back-to-back collab series. I ideally want to do, and I put this out on my community tab, I want to do Pokemon Sword Randomizer. Very similar to what you did. Remember when you did with the custom forms, wasn't he? So I need you to show me how to do that. and then after that, hopefully things align and we'll be able to meet up again and do something.
Tickle our fancies.
Exactly.
No, looking forward to it. A lot of things coming in the future. Yeah, like I said, I don't think either of us really have specific exact plans. Like next, we don't have an announcement. Like next week, you're getting the 3-way. Like it's not anything like that. So, but be on the lookout. Make sure to join Discords, guys. Discords is where we announce things. We love chatting with you guys as well. I feel like we don't promote that enough, and so. Please join the Discords.
Right.
We both would love to talk to you guys. We post our videos for each other's channels on the announcements page and stuff like that, the promotions. So follow us on Twitter as well. Hoenn posts a lot of funny random stuff that he finds in his attic and stuff like that. So
I've got hold on, I have to show you this before we wrap it up. I have to show people this. For a long time, people might have noticed that I had this over on my desk, but for the longest time, it's been missing the actual game. Well, I'm now the official proud owner of... Hold on. Let me just get it all that way. I've got everything.
Wow.
And it works.
That's awesome.
And it works.
That's
And it is in such good condition. So the plan is to get it sent off, so I can get it graded. When you can get it graded.
That's so cool. Put it in a case and have the actual grade number in the corner. Oh,
spot on. That's what I want to do. I need. There's no way I'm selling this. There's no way I'm getting rid of it. This is something from my childhood, even though my brother originally bought it, but it's ended up on my desk. So,
Which actually, with Hoenn mentioning Fire Red, I did want to ask you guys. Let us know in the comment section down below. What do you guys want to see in 2023? Do you want us to do more versus type locks? Do you want us to do? I know Hoenn and I aren't the biggest fan of Soul Links, but let us know if there's creative ideas, right? Like, hey, why don't you guys try this series but do it this way, or things like that. We're always open to ideas, so let us know in the comment section what you think.
I don't want to do Soul Link. However, if you guarantee me to watch it and I get 30 likes every episode, I'll suck it up and I'll do a Soul Link. Okay.
Well, what I was trying to say was a Soul Link, but with different ideas, right? Versus with if you guys have ideas that you think would be really cool, whether other people have already done it or if it's never been done before, it doesn't matter. Let us know in the comments. But guys, that is it for the Scarlet and Violet Cagelocke. Wow, 40 plus episodes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe to both of our channels as we're both close to 1,000 subscribers. We will catch you guys in the next series. Until next time, we're out. Peace.